Alright, let's play some Final Fantasy XIV. Scuba David 89 checking in, ready to go. Let's do this. On with the story. Alice, until at least once it lets me in. Hey Arya, how's it going? As you can tell, you now have that sword next to you. Feed them animals. They're hungry. Yeah, pretty much just, main things is to make sure there's nothing like bullying or anything like that, and if there's, uh, the people that come in that just want to sell something, you know, ban them, just those bots. But you also have the ability, if there's commands that you think we should add, you can do that as well. You should be able to add the exclamation, whatever command. Absolutely, we don't want bullying and, we don't want excessive swearing. I mean, if you want, that's up to you. Keep in mind, though, the stream, anyone can see those chats. I mean, I won't say anything. My wife looks at the chat here, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't say anything.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father.
Gotcha.
I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Yeah, I won't tell anyone. KOA for sure.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthal, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the
Who
poisoned
knows?
goblet and
She's a
collapsed.
special cat.
Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General,
Mm-hmm.
and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance? Of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something. And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind. You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the nice thing about doing it after work is he's ready for bed afterwards. So, it doesn't really matter to me. Thing with Saturdays is it kind of cuts into Saturday then. Hmm. Yeah, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It wasn't really bothering me too much. Ugh. That's a gross time. Either way, it's fine. Mhm. 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 No. I will say either Monday or Wednesday. That's fine. That's too late. No, I have no clue who that is. No, I would definitely the 550 if we're doing it after I get off work. Oh, yeah, no, I don't remember who that is.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare. Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice.
No.
Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
Okay.
I want the defenses of the Outer Ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
Yeah.
At once, my lord.
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors. And unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emeric. but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put
She's
our
probably
plans
like
in
that.
motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the Observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
So, the dragons are coming. Let them come, in their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance.
If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
And what of Estinian and this Warrior of Light? They have plans of their own.
Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
At least the chat, anyways.
Glory of King Thordan.
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Kira, go to bed. I told Daniel I was getting on. He's like, I'll get on in a little bit. And then that was just him saying, or maybe not. It's got to re-download. Yeah. Yep. I don't know if it really matters. Yeah, I'm not sure if it matters which one you're on. I think most of the stuff you can just do from the phone at least. I don't know what would be different. Yeah, I might have to look into see what all can be done and stuff like that. But I think a lot of the stuff you can just do straight out of the chat. If not, no biggie. Pretty much just do what you can from your phone. There we go. Pretty much just do what you can from your phone. You know, and then you can do extra stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is a lot better about that sort of stuff. So, using Gorgon Mills. I'll try it for computer, huh? No? Oh. I don't know. Why the hell would I know that? Oh, I was talking to my wife. Can't believe it's already trunk or treat time. Yeah. We gotta figure out how we want to cook the turkey. Should we do a turducken this year? Do what? I don't know what that is. I want money. But you're also talking about getting rid of my candy. But you're talking about getting rid of my candy. Not enough for me. Gummies are the best. What's the best? It's her. She says hi also. Even if she agrees with you? I don't know. Hey, Arya, is chocolate or gummies better? uh, Derination's pretty good. I need some of that. My wife says chocolate candy's better. I say gummies are better. Huh? Just in general, chocolate or gummy. We're not talking about a particular of the candies, just in general, gummies or chocolate. Oh, white chocolate. I mean, that still counts as chocolate, so my wife says your opinion matters. I mean, that just puts her in the chocolate area. See, white chocolate, you can get cookies and cream, though. Cookies and cream's delicious. So he wasn't in there? That's weird. She's happy that she matters. I'm not telling her that. Yeah, I like cookies and cream a lot. Lindor truffles. Oh yeah, that stuff was good. I mean, that was straight from the cocoa bean. I mean, I'm sure there's better chocolates out there than Lindor, but we're not rich enough for that. You don't need to know. She said, telling her what? Yep, they look friendly. If I tell you, though, it might affect how you say things, so I can't do that. Ah, I like gummies. Gummies. that this game is awesome and you should be playing it more? Yeah, you do. You make my office a disaster. I don't think so. Nope. Who has more money into it? I'm pretty sure this part here alone pretty much beats you. Doesn't matter. It's because of my job. Doesn't matter. Well, yeah, but we're not counting that. Well, not all of it. Some of the stuff you get for free. Some of the stuff you get for free. So I think I should get that to be a bigger TV, Erica, and then make it so that way the mount can adjust, and then I can use it as another monitor right here. Yeah, but I could get a bigger one, and then I'd be cooler. What's that? What? What does that have to do with anything? I want to do it. I'm gonna buy another TV. I want to buy a TV fixed to replace the one downstairs. Move the downstairs one to our room. Move the room and the one in our room to here. Yeah, it sounds like a good idea to me. You're right. I should buy a new computer. That's right. No, I don't even use the TV. I have my two monitors. I do want to upgrade them, but the monitors I want are expensive. I wish I could fly. I don't think that's a song. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's not the song. I don't even know how to get out of here. Yeah, I believe I can fly. Not I wish I could fly. No, you changed a word. There's a difference. Yeah, Texas is too hot. No, we're just having friendly conversations. No, I'm pretty sure it's not winning in these. Not gonna lie, I don't like Texas. Yeah, I can't say that. Oh yeah. What? Bros before hoes? At least say it right if you're gonna say it. No. That's true. Yeah, they do. Mm. This is just way too hot for my liking, that's for sure. My experience with Texas, the only good thing is the prices. Yeah, things are cheap down there. You should look up house prices up in Washington. That alone will show you the difference in pricing. What's gas at right now? Do you know? High enough where I don't want to pay attention to the price and just pay it. 336 is the cheapest, averaging $3.99. Yeah, on our area, you're likely to find a house under 400,000 though. Oh, and car tabs, they can cost hundreds of dollars, depending on your car and where you're located at. You can get up to like $600-700 per car per year. That's true. We don't get state tax. Yeah. Yeah, because you gotta counteract all the pricing. No, because when minimum wage goes up, prices everything else goes up. I don't know, what's minimum wage down there? I'm guessing he hasn't updated it for a while. 265 a gallon? That'd be nice. I don't remember last time we were down that low. It's probably been years. No one's as bad as California. We own our house, which is nice, but we bought it almost 9 years ago now, or 10 years ago. Yeah. Since then, our house has increased by like 3 times cost. Yeah. All you have to do is deal with the extreme heats. Yeah. Oh, and random tornadoes. Heat tornadoes. Yeah, I'd rather have earthquakes. it just happens. You don't see your death coming. Yeah, volcanoes that don't ever have erupted Who knows how long? A long, long time. A long, long time ago. I mean, you know, maybe in the age of dinosaurs. Google. Austin. Yeah, that's more further in, isn't it? But that wasn't an eruption, was it? That was just it smoking, wasn't it? What? CE? What's CE? Is that before BC? After death, AD. Oh. Oh, I see. My wife was looking up when the last time Mount Rainier erupted. So it's been like 600 years. It makes sense. Yo, Mount Rainier is, what, hour and a half away from us or so? 2 hours? And hasn't erupted in like, what, 500-600 years, it said? 1450. But they were saying CE, and we're like, what's CE? Because, you know, we've always known it as BC and AD. My grandma wasn't even a twinkle in an eye at that time. No one living was a twinkle in their eyes at that time. What? No, it was like 500-600 years. That was like 600 years ago. 700. Yeah. No, CE is what they call AD now, so that way it's not dealing with religion. Cretaceous area. Yeah, a lot goes bye-bye. Yeah, they're just the website they're using something trying not to make it religious, since technically BC and AD are religious. So they're trying to cater to everyone. Yeah. No, they have to be politically correct. Huh? Oh, she was wanting to get it from me? Oh. Just what I was, a Barbie house. Apparently my daughter thinks I want a Barbie house for Christmas. Nope. Oh, I mean, I don't really play with dolls, so there's that.
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin, a war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great
it's about the story.
Hreysvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hreysvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hreysvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another,
Did you
knowing
miss
that the
why
souls of their kin
Face
were
Shiva?
so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
Pretty much every Final Fantasy has Shiva in
He
it.
who now stands
But yeah, I
poised to
actually
unleash
already
his
faced
wormlings
Shiva in
upon
this.
Ishgard was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hreysvelgar instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Yeah.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
I haven't seen Beaumont yet. Inferent was the first one I faced though. I don't think I've done Beaumont. Maybe I did, I don't remember. Yep. Done Odin.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Mm-hmm.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Yeah. Ramah. So let's see. Duty Finder. So let's see. No, it's not vigils now. Bowser Ember is in front. I don't remember what his name is. I don't remember her name. That's the ultimate weapon. Moogle. Leviathan. It's Ramah. Here's Shiva. This one is Odin. Yeah, I haven't done Ramah yet. Amont. Yeah. Yeah, I like 7. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Probably. Get up there.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? "'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught."
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphinaud's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Done feeding the animals. Fun. How are you supposed to watch it if you're driving? Good. Almost forgot to grab that. Whoops. Alright, now let's teleport back. Getting close to another primal though, it sounds like. I just don't know how much longer it's gonna last. I'm tired. I'm gonna have to go all the way up freaking around. Yeah, I could see that. I've tried making it bigger, but there's not really anything I can do. Can I move it this way? much I gotta go gather some people so I can go talk to a Nat off camp and trade them some stuff. Actually hurting quite a bit, actually. I was not able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the landscapes, though I would have not known how to harvest it without Yashili's help. Do you have the Necca meat? Yeah. Splendid. I shall put this with Einstein's fruit and suitably generous looking hamper for the Naris. Well, everything's appeared beyond our soon. No one has objections to my choice of presentation. I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Brian and Arth, I think I would be suitably impressed. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or so? Calm yourself, Master Alphen. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Landtrap nectar, calm tree fruit, and naka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Campered and stifling our homes are, but rancid insects keep the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws. Yes, come, it's not far. They did a couple clicks there, but I wasn't going to read the clicks. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words. We are Vaith. We are the non-mind. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicate sleeves, much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honor elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you by welcoming us into your home and accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge on your people's God. Knowledge alone, what strange hunters you are. But if words you desire, then words you shall have. We are Vaith, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of Nas God, our God, the One Mind, summoned into our midst. The One Mind? These are the Gnas who reside in the main colony? Yes, they are one, connected, but let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in the east, bleeding a wreck. It fell from the sky into the hive, where sworn by brethren, and with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely one of that had fled battle front with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their wind shadows pass over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravian was easy prey. Did the One Mind decide to heed the words of the Black Road Men, the One Mind would call forth our God and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravian lands would welcome Gnath lands, and ever larger would grow. But our gods would ever hunger. The price he demands in crystals exceeds the rewards for this war. We, the Vaith, despise the Revel, his insanable assistance. Though we hear not each other's thoughts, generous hunter, you somehow know that we need help. Our weapon stocks are waning. We need more. I would make a request for you. Please bring us muskets with which to defend themselves. You can take them from the napkin nearby, who would be sufficient. Call upon the power of a primal of a greater god, the conscious all the while that I do at great cost to the land. The reason it is a necessary evil and willing to shoulder the burden. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgression, not so they can have. They saw in their deity no greater purpose and expansion of their domain. To assign on the seventh dawn warrants ordinarily the primal threat. The distinction you draw seems questionable at best, but the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent calamity. This, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Also looking at, as you might rightly put it, they truly seek not but territorial gain. I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their God's insatiable appetite. The longer the primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alfred, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the warrior of light to his death? No, you are right of it, Einstein. It would seem that I am who I guilty of. Pray forgive me, Logan. Wait, Logan, need not to face this alone. Like him, I am blessed with the Echo's protection, while may do better battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Hi, do you truly imagine yourself as the second warrior light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, we know not where this god resides or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. If they made a valid point, let us speak with the Valth and learn how to best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. We have wrath, we are of the no mind. We do not hear that one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our God, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. You will meet our God, offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the laws of such a generous hunter's heart. Your generous hunter, yes, many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all of us to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more? We are very fond of neck of flesh, yes. To me, a young Neko would make a fine repast. If I do enjoy Negaflesh, have you been out hunting yet? Gift for Vash. So excited. Yes, now you will have more of the words, you strange hunters. Hunger for. Listen now. The senses are one mind meshed by the overmind. What one sees, all hears. What one feels, all feel. Alert's own Nath and the whole hive is alert. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. That won't allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. When I understand the king, like over mind, says that the center of Nath society and presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. Those Naths, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vash, or the non-mind, who are, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects to their counterparts. Thus, the Vash are ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions. In the nature of the god, in summer, we have wasted our time. Not so, perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the primal. As sacrifices, should we allow ourselves to be captured in the advised of the callings, the Nath will bring us before their deed, make offering of our souls. Forgive me, but let us clear about what it is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourselves into what might dangerously be here into their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You'll join me in this endeavor, will you not, Logan? Judging by the great risk you took preventing the summoning of Saint Sheba, you're not a man to err on the side of caution. But that I could fight by your side, Warlight, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alfred. Then it's settled. Logan, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall forget a belief, a show of resistance, and allow them to take us prisoner. You still there, are you? There must be now aware of our intrusion. Let's press into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Cool. That hurt. Please find me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. You prepared then? Hold here, Logan. When the next Gandalf comes, we offer no resistance. Surrender, intruders. There is no escape. enough, we surrender with ourselves upon the mercy of your God. Seeing you proceed good when they take us before their Lord, pray leave matters to me. Of what I know of some ritual sultry, I shall be at place to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us, passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you're prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while I was haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Arya, you want to go ahead and ban Wooded Lash? Thank you.
Now we have but to wait.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades,
I'm
wrath
sure they were
of the
enjoying that.
colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
It's 4 swords. Like, Callum's a badass.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious general, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Ah, mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed, to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold Master of the Blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
There you go, Arya. Shiva.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Yeah.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
That move should look familiar though.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven? A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
I think I am going to call it there. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Yeah, I need to go to bed. Good night. Yep, just gonna find someone that we can raid. It would raid someone that, you know, I already follow. I don't really get more followers very well that way, you know? Yeah, they shout out, but it's usually the same people they're shouting out to, you know? Maybe I'll raid the person I found earlier. Wrong priority? Let me see that. I mean, it's kind of the type of person I tried not going to, it looks like. Tried not to go to ones where they try to kind of say 18 or older. Because I do want to try to keep the stream somewhat family friendly, you know? Yeah, I think we'll take a look at or rate the person I talked in or I went to earlier. I dropped them a follow earlier, so maybe they'll realize I stream and follow me as well. Seemed like they had a good time, so. And they just got off. So never mind on that one. let's do this one. It has a Pikachu on it. So you have a good night, alright?